Let's see the quick demo of room management system which I just built from Google Antigravity, and here which created from this room management app which have that database, and also it just published in our hosting. So complete app build, integrate the database and deploy that app using the Google Antigravity. So that we will see over here. So let me check like how actually functionalities work of our application. So if I just create a new room over here, like for example 300 and whatever that room type, and then if I just add some amount, so it will show that particular room, and also it will show that functionality. Okay, it is available because it is still not booked. So once you booked now, so if I just books from someone, and just if I just use, okay, it will take a few days, and once I confirm, so that confirm also will over here, and also will show that 3 days is left for this room is availability, right? So once 3 days gone, so it should be available again. And also if I want to check out, so for example suppose I want to check out, so once I check out, so now it's again available for this room. So these are complete functionality using this Google Integrity, and also those also have that database. So if you see over here that complete database integration over here, so everything's whatever that we have done, so everything is using the database, the Firebase stored the database, and that also just deployed in our over here. So yeah, that we will do. And if I want to show you the quick look, okay, how we are just giving this simple one prompt, and you can see everything they have done till to deployed. So everything from that scratch they have done to create, integrate database and deployed this app completely. So yeah, I think that's good for this demo. Now moving for the implementation. So before I start to implementation, I'm especially recommend if you first time visit my channel, so this is my channel .NET Real World Example, and in here you can just learn many things over here, like how we can agent development kit, build Google search agent, and front end, back end, integration, AI, and also game development. Many things you can just learn it. So you can just learn over here many things. So now moving to implementation. So first we have to go to this website which is providing Google, so antigravity.com .google, and in here you need to install this IDE. Okay, so basically once you go to this download section, you're able to see this platform. Actually they are providing like Mac OS, Windows and Linux. So as of now I'm using the Windows, so I'll just simply download and install. So once you download and install, so you can simply see over here that icon will be appear. So you can just search or you can just open it. So once you open it, you're able to see this is that IDE. It's look like similar for our VS Code, but this is more powerful actually. So also if you see they are providing over here that whatever that current Gemini 3 Pro, which is recently launched it along with here, and also you can able to see other models as well. And there's a two section over here, one is planning and one is fast. Okay, so planning actually basically they are planning, okay, what kind of need to do, and then fast is just like a agent, so it will just start your implementation and all. Okay, and here many more flexibility over here, like as like previously we observed on a simple agent, right? So if we are see VS Code and other things, so they can do one task at a time in this here, right? But it have that multiple for here, like see there's a open management, right? So if you click on that, so it will just open another one, another integrity agent mode. And here you can just create your folder and then start your build your application. So it have this multiple app implementation together one by one, right? So in a parallel actually, so they are actually more flexibility providing over here, so that we can use a later. But as of now, simply what I'll do, I'll just simply create a folder over here where I can just create our application. So if I'm going to somewhere here as a project section, and here and just create a one folder, for example room rent app. Okay, and yeah, I think just okay, and selected. So now it's simple, nothing special, just select it, create a new app, new folder, and just over here in this IDE. Okay, and in here I will try to create first our application. So simply I can just this prompt it over here. So see, this is the simple prompt, like I want to build a room management application using that React app. So whatever application you want, a technology, you can use it. So as of now I'm just using React app, but later on we will try the all that technology. Okay, so this application, now see, I'm not mention any database, but yeah, database things I will tell you how we can integrate. So simply I can just simply hit enter, and once you enter, now see, it is just starting to generating and all. So based on this actually will create a plan, and according to plan actually they will start to implementation. So let's wait. And over here, see, they are asking to few command, right? So they are asking to, okay, I want to run this command. So simply you have to just use this accept, and there is a more command over here, right? So they will asking, so just simply accept that. So might be you can get this, see, it is just running like couple of command, they asking to finally run this application and all. So once you run it, so after that actually I get this prompt. See, it is saying, okay, this model, whatever model I'm just using, might be there exceed, because I just try many things over here. Okay, so that's why they're asking, okay, select another model. So you can just use another model instead of this. So see, whatever that exceed, so they are have that yellow signal over here. But yeah, if I want to use something, for example, thinking one, right? So I'm just use 4.1 thinking one, and then simply I can set up for as a browser. Okay, so if you want to set up a browser, you can set up, but yeah, I can just set up it, and that pretty much good. Okay, and once you're done, once you set up, now see, just open it over here and install that extension. That's it. So add this Chrome extension, add extension. Okay, so this will be actually your application will be running over here. Now see, it's just running, and also they will just automatically actually they try to test it. So they are ensuring, okay, it is working or not based on that our requirement. So it is just automatically trying to that. Okay, I don't know why it just stopped that, but yeah, see, they just create a many room automatically. I have not create anything over here, right? So they just creating, and also I can just try it for myself as well. So if I just try this and room number something that, right? So for example, I just use this and this, add that. Okay, now cool. Now see how much cool look over here, right? So there's a very nice look and feel as well to build this app. So if you go back over here, and also, okay, so it is saying, okay, so I think this is for old one, so I can just simply dismiss that. And once you're done, now see, they are mostly complete that, and even I can just accept all that changes. Okay, so once you accept all the changes, your application got created properly without database. See, there is no database, they're using the in-memory database and all. So what we will do to integration the database? So for that integration of database, what I'll do, I'll just go to that Firebase console. So go to that Firebase console. So here my Firebase console, and just logged in my Google account. So actually there is a two way. Either you can just tell, okay, just create and create a database itself. This integrity ID, Google integrity ID, they have the capability actually. Okay, but they will take some time actually. They will getting error and then automatically resolve and also it will take some time. So instead of taking some time, what I'll do, I can directly create my database over here, and then I can just provide the connection, and the based on the connection they will easily integrate that. So what I'll do, simply I can just create a connection, create a app over here. So create a new project, just giving that room management. app, right? And just simply continue and just use Gemini. I think that is fine. It is not recommend, but yeah. Also Google Analytics, yeah, not required Google Analytics. I can just simply create that. Okay, so it's continue. Once it's done, continue. Now you have this project got created. Okay, room management app. And in here, what I can do, I can simply create an app. So click on the app and what kind of app you are trying to use for this project. So I'm just using web app. So let me use this web app. And in here, let me ask that. Okay, so yeah, also I want to use setup for hosting as well. So use that, name it something, might be, it is a database app, right? So room create app. Okay, and see there's also flexibility to provide, okay, how we can just deploy it. So yeah, I'm just moving to next, create a console. Okay, so now your app got created. Actually I forget to take that connection string and all. So if you go to here, if you scroll down, see this is that complete connection string and all, right? So simply you can just copy this, copy here. Okay, and just keep it somewhere. Okay, and let me just keep it, I keep it over here, or directly I can keep it from here. Okay, so I just provide this connection string directly over here, and what I'll do, I'll just ask to, okay, just integrate my Firebase DB using this connection string. So simply I can just ask, okay, implement Firebase database in this app, and already created Firebase database in this configuration. Okay, and simply hit enter. Okay, so finally they also created the database and all. See, they everything is just created and just asking to run this app. So let me try to run this and see how look like after integration the database. So now it have that by default is 1. Okay, let me try to add one more and see the database got created or not. I just use just sample data, add this room. Okay, now 2 records. So now I am just moving to my database. Go to here, Firebase database. Okay, one thing actually I missed that, so I need to create a database actually. So without database, actually they are not, actually we have not tell him to create a database. Okay, so what I'll do, I missed that. So you also required to create a database. So go to this and just use the standard, next and next, and use that test mode. If it is available, it is fine. If it is not, that I can use that production mode. Yeah, I think I don't have to use the test mode. See, they required something. So yeah, I'm using the production mode, create that. Okay, so might be you can get some error, but once I just refresh, see, I just refresh, I can see that got created. I think sometime they have some issue to create a database, but yeah, I think that pretty much good. Might be I am using many other, project and database, and also that I can just remove, I just remove it, and then I think we are good to go. So now see, our database got created. Now I can go back to my application over here, and simply I can just refresh, and now see there is a no data, right? And once we add that something over here, and let me add something and add the room. So see, it is just trying to, okay, it is just failing. So might be some issue. So let me see what is the issue over here. So yeah, there is a say, okay, the permission issue, right? So that also you can just flexibility, you can just ask to that that integrity. Okay, there is a one permission issue. So how we can handle that, or how we can do that. Okay, so yeah, that I'll tell you so that you can get idea like what is the issue and how we can resolve it. So let me just simply copy this and just go back. Actually I know the fix, but I want to show you how you can handle this if anywhere you got that issue, right? So go back to here. Okay, I am okay. So basically I just ask, okay, whatever issue I'm just explaining over here, right? You can just simply explain whatever this, and also just share that issue. Okay, so I just giving that issue and simply hit enter. Okay, so finally see over here, they they analyze, and whatever things we uptell, so they modify, and also they provide that solution. Okay, so what is the permission issue? So what you need to do, simply go to that this Firebase console, and this Firebase console, actually we need to allow that. Okay, we have to set that true. By default it is false, so we have to tell, we have to do did actually false it. So if you go back to our here, and if you go to see, this is my Firebase database data, Firestore database, and if you go to the rule section and see, this is by default is false. Okay, so if you want to tell your application to do that, it can do, but yeah, directly you can just simply save it. Okay, and publish it. It's trying to publish. Okay, your security to define as a public, that is fine. So this is just for implementation perspective, or production perspective, actually you have to taken care of these things. Okay, so that we will do in later, but yeah, I think we are good. And once you're done, now go back to here, and now simply refresh this. Okay, okay, by default it have 5 data. Okay, let me check that actually in the database. Okay, cool. Now see, whatever the default data, see, it's got automatically created over here, that is actually populated. So that means my application, it's working fine with the database integration. Now last thing, actually we have to check to publish this one. Okay, this app website, instead of local, publish in our Firebase. But before that, I'll check that functionality also is working or not. So if I can see the book is fine, so let me just book now, simply Kumar, and whatever the date, so let me use that current date and that future date, and confirm booking. Finally it is booking perfectly. Also this notification, and left 5 days is remaining, right? And also there's a nice dashboard which tell, okay, how many rooms, and whatever that, how many rooms available, and whatever the rooms is books. Simply I can tell, okay, so 300, simply duplex, and something price looked like that. Okay, now 6 room, also it's notification, and yeah, I think simply I can just book that, whatever name, I can check it, book this to next 1 month, right? So let me just use this now. Cool, for about 1 month. See, nice app actually with this database. So also I can check the database, how those are data actually saved. So if I just see over here, so whatever the data, see, whatever the check-in, so I just see whatever the person is just booking, so booking information along with this room. And same things also, another one, I think I just booked another room, so let me check which one is that. Yeah, this is that one. See, properly save it. So now the last part we have to need to do over here, this publish. Okay, so again, if I just ask, okay, how to do, how to do publish it, so it can publish it, right? And also if you want to publish, so you can ask, okay, how I can publish, so give me the instruction. So let me tell, okay, please, okay, first let me accept all, and then please, so I'm just simply tell, okay, please publish this app in Firebase hosting. See, it is just properly, whatever that instruction they required, so they just following over here, and also just asking, okay, do you want to proceed? So yeah, I just proceed it, and also it is logged in with the whatever user. And then also try, okay, which, if you want to existing one or create a new one, so I'll just using the existing one. So I just select it. Okay, whatever instruction they're providing, you have to just select it. Okay, and then which app, now see, they are existing one, so which app you want to use it. So I just want to use room management, so this one I just created recently, so I'll just use this room management app, and this is that hosting. And here, okay, see, they're asking to create a public directory, so I'm click that. And also it is single page app, yes, it is single page app, yes. And GitHub, I don't require to GitHub, so simply done. Okay, so now it's done, and also I can just accept that. Okay, now they are asking to build your application, so I'm can simply the build that. And now they're trying to deploy. See, they're trying to deploy, so accept that. Okay, now see, this is that final step they're doing. So now they're trying to deploy it, and finally it's deployed this hosting URL. See, this is that URL providing from Google Firebase store, and this is that complete things. Okay, so now they are providing this URL. Let me check with this URL how look like. So let me open it. So once you open, now it's open with this data, right? Okay, see, also see, whatever that existing data, it is available because they are using same database, but only just deployed it. So let me just add one more for testing perspective. So now is 101, and just use whatever things, and just let me add. So now this new data is got created for this 101, right? And let me check the database. So this new data, see, the new data got created over here. I think not this one, 101, right? So let me check where is my new one. 101, see, this one. And if I just try to book this one, so let me try to book this one. Let me Karthik, and just add my date, booking date for this to this. Yeah, now it's booked. Now go back. Now see, instantly reflect the database also, and properly deployed as well. And if you see the deployed, so if you go to here, this particular app, room management app, if you go to that hosting one, so you are able to see your data, means your app is hosting over here. See, this is your hosting. So that's actually nice, or we can say it is a nice job done with this, anti-gravity, Google Antigravity, which can do anything, right? You don't need to do any of line of code, right? Everything actually is just build and integrate the database and also deploy it itself. You don't need to anything, right? So yeah, that we will try in upcoming session. Many things like other technology also we'll see how they are supporting properly or not, right? And yeah, in the from starting actually show you like this is that another feature which can do multiple things. Okay, so if you just open it, see that open right now actually we just done this, right? But if you want to more, so you can just click on that, or let me just create, yeah, create a new app, new conversation. And if you add, okay, uh, what is .NET, what is .NET Blazor. Let me simple ask the question. Actually I want to show you, see, in the playground actually they are showing the flexibility. You can run multiple things to over here, like whatever things, like start another conversation. So what is .NET 10. Okay, so for example I'm just giving this example. See, this is one task, it is just doing the parallelly. Also I'm just asking this task. So same things you can just write build our application. So you can just ask, okay, build our application for this, so they will just building itself in parallel. The multiple job actually they can do using this open agent manager. Okay, so that is a new things coming up this Antigravity. So yeah, I think that pretty much good for this session. So thank you, have a nice day, and don't forget to like, subscribe and share.